Hola guys, what's going on? This is Hala Pablo. Thank you for tuning back in. Let's look at Bitcoin. All right, so you see we've come up to the top. I've got this on the weekly, by the way, so it's like the ultra macro time frame here. Uh, we've come up just like we anticipated to the macro trend support of this rising channel, aka rising wedge. What this is a counter trend within a bear cycle, which we saw here. It's kind of like the same thing as this area here. Let's see if I can get this marker, this area here, where we basically come up and we mitigate this area here. That would be this area here. So that would take us up to about the 48,000, 46, $48,000 range. And then up there, somewhere between here and there, I expect a macro sell-off and to come back down to at least to channel support, back into the structure, back into channel support like it fell back down here, ultimately mitigating this bottom, the 16,000. Well, it would be 16,000 this year. I don't know if it's going to go all the way back down to 16, but certainly it could fall back into the mid to low 20s before we have that terminal shakeout here. And that would be the mitigation on the low, just like we had the mitigation on the high here. That would amount to the counter trend top. It'll fall back down, have the mitigation on the bottom here, and then this point here will be the reversal of the actual bull market macro. We'll go back into another bull market here. This is what people are talking when they hear people talking about $100,000 Bitcoin in 2024, then that's what they're talking about. Although I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I think we're going to this has to play out here. We have to top out and come back down, and then market maker is going to reaccumulate. They're going to drag it out for I don't know, maybe 4 to 5 more months, and then accumulate, have a terminal shakeout, and then we'll see the reversal. But that won't be till maybe October of next year. And curiously enough, I think it's going to happen sometime before the elections in 2024, the elections in the United States, to boost the economy, to make it look like, that the sitting administration has done just a fantastic job. And look at the economy. We've come out of the recession and we're flourishing, and it's going to be timed impeccably timed, let's just say, to show that the sitting administration is responsible for the wonderful economy. And so I think that's going to be reflected in the price action of Bitcoin and in all the cryptos and stocks and equity in general. Everything is going to be just pumping, and why not? It's a bull market. So, but that won't happen till next year at some point. Kind of like where we are. This is Bitcoin here. Let's see if we can do this. So here's what we need to look for. We need to look for, how do we know when we've topped out and bottomed out? We're going to look at supply volume. See, we have this 1, 2, 3, these larger than average supply volume spikes. And so each one means something. We've already seen the first one here. We had the build up at this point here. This would be all this. And then we have this marked supply bar here signaling the bottom of the trend. So this would be the same as this. And then we have number 2 bar that we haven't seen yet. And that is going to be the sell-off of the counter trend top, which happened here in this cycle. So I don't think we've reached that yet. I think, see how this one mitigated this one here, this area here. So maybe this has to mitigate this here, and then we'll see the counter trend top. And like I said, that's $48,000 Bitcoin. So we could still pump. And but that'll be the top of the macro trend. That'd be resistance, like the top of this descending triangle. And then we're going to come back down into the structure like it did here, and then have that final bounce at macro trend support, which would culminate in the terminal shakeout, TSO. And that's when we'll see the third the third and final supply volume spike. So we'll see 1, 2 is going to mark off the sell-off of the counter trend top, and then 3 is going to be the terminal shakeout. And then from there, we see the bull reversal, never to return to these lows in this cycle before reaching new highs. So that's what we need to look for. If I were to go long in Bitcoin, I would definitely put a limit sell at between 46 and 48,000. If you want to go long, I'm not going long. I'm waiting for it to come back down into the terminal shakeout area where I will be buying aggressively. But right now it's a lot of FOMO and a lot of hype and a lot of rumors, and at this point emotion takes over, and the market makers are well aware of this, and that's what they're banking on in this age-old game of cat and mouse, and the frog and the scorpion, for those of you that are a little more that know what I'm talking about with the parables. So keep an eye out for that. That's all I've got for this one. I wanted to make this short and sweet. I don't have buy points. I don't have sell points. I saved that from my group. If you're interested in learning how to trade off price action, volume spread, Wyckoff, you want further instruction, maybe someone to mentor you. Although I'm not really a mentor, I do my own thing, and I invite you to piggyback at your own risk. But I do have a trading group, a small trading group that's extremely affordable. I don't sell signals, but I show you exactly what I'm doing, and I'll answer questions that you have, and I'll show you all the coins, all the tokens and coins that I choose, that I DCA in, and that I hodl. People in my group know that I've been a long time hodler of Terra Classic, which you've seen has just exploded. It's retracing now, but anyway, that's just one coin that I gave signals for. I told people that I was investing in. Had you invested in it, you would have made a 500% return like I made. So anyway, I'll let it go with that. If you're interested, also check out my TradingView account where I have 80 to 85% win rates on my charts, all my charts that I make public. And with that, guys, happy and safe trading. I'm going to be doing updates soon on Solana, AVAX, Algorand, and XLM, XRP also. And I can also take some requests if they coincide with some of the coins that I'm interested in. So leave a comment, like, subscribe if you want more updates like this. And hey, guys, don't buy the top of this counter trend. Get out before 48,000. That's all I got to tell you. All right, guys, not financial advice too, by the way. So, but you already knew that, right? So, all right, we'll talk to you later, guys. I got to go drink some more coffee and play with my kids. All right, adios. Bye-bye.